Billy doesn't know that I have this getup on, and it's the award show, so I had to. We're gonna call him now. I'm dead. I can't wait for this.
No. Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm crying. I found everything that you could possibly wear to an award show.
Oh my god, you are the award.
I literally am. I literally am.
I'm in a white tank and a blazer.
This is a t-shirt underneath, and this jacket barely fits me, so...
Same. And obviously
we're doing
sweatpants
great.
on the bottom.
Absolutely. I'm so glad this is from the waist up.
Oh my god, hi, you look amazing. You look like a Grammy
Thank you.
winner.
Thank you. This hat is from the Shania Twain concert.
Ooh.
She wears this hat in one of her music videos, and I saw it in
wow.
my closet. So I don't think I'm going to leave it on the whole time, but I might.
No, you should.
I might. It's a little tight on my head.
You did give yourself a haircut, I saw.
I did. I gave myself a wonderful haircut.
Nice.
And I'm going to do it forever and ever.
And the glasses?
The glasses, just a little something. You want to know a fun fact about these glasses? I got them off ASOS a few years ago. They accidentally sent me a dozen of them.
Oh my god.
So if you want a pair, I have them somewhere.
Sure.
I literally have like 12 of these. And I was like,
If
you know
you want a
what?
pair,
This
just
is my
DM
good
us.
karma. Literally, I will send you a pair of these. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Young Millennials Podcast Award Show Edition. I'm Lex, here with my wonderful co-host with the mostest, Billy. And we are so excited to be hosting our first annual 2024 awards.
Cute.
Our Wrapped. This is our version of Spotify Wrapped, even though I don't use Spotify. I'm very excited
I'm
for this.
excited.
I printed out all of my my awards. I wanted to go full send and get like the envelope and everything, but that's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
That would've been iconic.
Um,
I mean, you went a lot by printing it out, where of course I have the iPad.
the answers are here. How was your Christmas?
Oh, yes.
First and foremost, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy Hanukkah.
I hope everyone had a great holiday. It felt like the longest 2 days ever.
Really? Mine
Yeah.
kind of went fast, I feel like.
It was
And I
great,
can't
but-
believe it's done. That's it. Over. See you next year.
This has been a long month for me.
I can't say the same. So we're on two different pages right now.
Yeah, I mean, it went by quickly, but like the days are long, the years are short.
Period.
Vibes.
And your birthday's coming up. Oh my God.
I know,
How do you feel about
Monday.
this?
It's way easier than last year, so I'm happy.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you on that, sister.
I mean, like 31 is kind of crazy, but now there's nothing we can do here from here. on
We're
out.
stepping into it. We're stepping into it. New year, same old us, but better habits.
Better. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Actually, this year I feel kind of ready for the new year, and like where like I didn't want the year to end last year. I think a lot was because of the 30. I think.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I
Gotcha. Absolutely. Because I felt that way this year.
mean? Mm-hmm.
So I'm ready for it. I'm ready to hit the ground running, and holidays are done. Back on my shit. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Well, I think I need a little break, but then I'm
Okay.
gonna go
All right.
crazy.
You're allowed. You're allowed.
Well,
Your
I
birthday is
did
coming up.
Vlogmas, so
This is true.
Well, I mean,
This
my
is true.
version of it. So I'm just like a little overloaded and.
I think
this
I'm just
week
going to
short.
binge them. It's like a mini series because they're so
it's
long.
It's a feature film by the time the fourth one's out.
How long does it take you to edit an episode that's like 30 minutes long?
Well, the first one was an hour long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, the thing was like I was doing it daily. So
As you go. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely every day upload the footage and like get it going, but like not go fully hard until like 2 days before. But just
gotcha. I feel like just like getting it in, chopping it, and then fine tuning. I feel that. I think that's the best way to go about it.
It was just like basically my mental health. So, and not to do with the Vlogmas. Like I was really pushing through it this dark winter season.
Oh, you need to like get out in the sun more. Like, I know it gets dark earlier. Well, not so much there, but soak up the sun, bitch. Do the thing.
I need to turn.
What happened to
more, I guess I don't know.
You gotta unplug.
Yeah,
you gotta unplug. Okay,
we'll talk about that next time.
Next week, New Year's episode. But this week is all about the awards.
Yes.
Are we gonna just jump right into this?
I think so. We have it set up in 3 categories: entertainment, pop culture, and personal. The entertainment and pop culture kind of go hand in hand, and then we get into something a little more personnel.
I think a lot of our answers will be pretty close, but we're also so different in the sense of our pop culture taste, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, I had to go back and look and see what songs came out this year. You know, it's a long year. You forget what comes out in January and February, but that still counts.
Yeah,
so
I really just looked at my Apple replay though.
I considered that too. I consider that heavy.
But I love that you didn't actually.
So, do you want to go first?
Okay, first for top artist of the year would be, or top artist is Lana Del Rey for me.
Interesting. Although I kind of felt that was coming.
Yeah.
You just stan.
Yes,
you stan.
I went hard in 2023 and then it just continued into 2024. But I did listen to music less this year overall. But Lana was still the top girl by the end of the year.
Okay.
It's
all right.
Matching my sad girlness, I guess.
I think for this one, since I didn't have this written down, I'm going to have to just go based off of my Apple. And it is the one, the only Taylor Swift. She did the damn thing. You know, the Eras Tour. And it's not just about music for me, like artists just as a whole encompassing being. So she did the damn thing, whether you love her or hate her. This is true. That was we're not going to talk about it. It was weird, but moving on. Next we have Song of the Year. And for me, that song is Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan.
Nice.
That's all you have to say? That was my song.
That's like my least favorite song of hers.
Are you kidding me?
I told you this. I'm late to the game with her because I didn't really care for that song. But
that song took me a while, but once you listen to it, like, I think it hits more because I am a woman and she's like a queer woman singing about another woman. Like, when you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. I'm like, preach to all of the women that dated me that are now with men.
Right.
Anyway.
I mean, it definitely hits.
Period.
Different. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I do.
Good luck, babe.
I want to, like, really deep dive into her. I still haven't.
Okay. You have time. You have plenty of time. Okay, so let's hear your side.
So my song of the year is In My Room by Julia Wolf.
And the crowd goes mild.
Not one soul knows this besides my sister.
And the crowd goes mild.
Literally.
Wow. We're off to a hot start.
A vibe change lyrically, sonically. And the song just like truly hit, and it's just so relatable for really liking this person and wanting his or her things in your room.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Honestly, I thought it was going to be another one because I am going by like what it actually was on the top Apple. I would have perhaps picked something different, but we'll get to her.
All right. In My Room by Julia Wolf is Billy's answer.
Stream it.
Interesting. Next one is Album of the Year. For me, this one was tricky because I, like you, didn't listen to a lot of music this year. I'm someone who likes my comfort songs. I go back to a lot of the same songs, the same artist. This year I actually got a lot into like 90s alternative, 90s like grunge. I was really in my 90s era. Like, so to really sit and think about what album from this year.
Before you say it,
I kind of, yes.
I feel that way, and it's surprising too because all the pop girlies like had an album this year.
They did their thing, yeah.
And, like, I don't know why it was kind of like, but I mean, yeah, proceed.
I think I was just feeling more nostalgic this year.
Or maybe it was too much.
I was really leaning into my living like a teen in the 90s, but I'm 30 now, so that's what I was into this year.
Vibes.
But with that being said, I went through and, you know, we have Billy came out with an album, Charlie XCX, Ariana Grande, a lot of great people. But just based on listens and how many like straight throughs I've listened to, there was only one, and that was the Tortured Poets Department.
Same.
Wow, TTPD.
I figured we were going to match on this one, and then you went off on that whole tangent, and I was
you got nervous. I got you nervous.
What the fuck is going on?
But like Billy came out with an album, and there's like so many good songs on that, but like she's not really my vibe, you know.
No, I wouldn't put her at the top at all. Like I would even say Sabrina Carpenter's album before her.
That's another honorable mention. Very strong second.
I think for album, it was between those two for me.
I agree. I just feel like I'm not Sabrina's demographic, you know, so I just relate to Taylor more.
Right.
Like now I'm down bad crying at the gym. Me too, girl.
That was also another best song of the year. That was my second song of the year, like via Apple.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, I did want to say this about this album. So I feel like the fucking Grammys are going to make it a point to not give her album of the year, but she deserves it. Like this.
Yeah, and then the fact that she surprised us and fucking did a double release type of ish. Like,
it's like never been done before.
Excuse me.
Yeah. And I think it was
Cowboy Carter came out this year, right?
Yeah.
Flop.
I liked it, but yeah, flop.
Not in the album, like top running. I'm sorry. I think everyone's just afraid of Beyonce at this point.
Wait, and I wanted to say that I think that the Tortured Poets Department is better than Midnight's.
Interesting. I am more of a pop girl, and I feel like Midnight's is obviously more pop.
Yeah. I still didn't get there on my Taylor journey, but I really...
So you're just jumping to the conclusion.
I didn't
But
want to,
the Tortured Poets fits you more.
Right.
Tortured Poets fits you more.
Especially in my Lana Del Rey era.
Exactly. Midnight's definitely fits me more, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. Okay. But yeah, Tortured Poets Department. Let's... Round of applause for Tay-Tay. Strong start for Miss Taylor.
Wait, do you think it's going to win Grammy of the Year?
That's a tough one because, like you said, I feel like they're going to try not to. I think it's going to end up going to Billy. I feel like the industry loves Billy this year. They love Billy. Love her. So I think it's going to go to Billy. Or it could even be Sabrina Carpenter, honestly. So...
She's going to probably win. I think she should win Best Vocal, but anyways.
We'll have to... Grammys are February?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to do a Grammy recap show. Yeah. Check back. Moving on, we have Movie of the Year, and I think this is quite an easy one for me.
For you.
For me. So should I just say my answer?
Avi.
Movie of the Year comes with no surprise, and that is Wicked.
And I'm Glinda, bitch.
You are Glinda.
And you're giving Alphaba.
I mean, not really.
Oh no, you're like the emerald. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking gold. Okay, no.
Girl.
So Wicked.
Okay. Wicked. Easy. Phenomenal film. I didn't see many movies this year. I saw a handful, but they were all out of my brain already. Wicked is the only one.
This is like so silly, but Smile 2 is my favorite.
Okay, that's fine. It came out this year, and I know people liked it.
I was like really surprised with it. I also love a fake pop star girly storyline like Ashley O. Like Allie.
Ashley O. Can we give a mention, a shout out to Ashley O? If you know, you know.
I love like fake pop stars, and that's incorporated in that movie.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really scary. The twist like wasn't where I was wanting it to go, like the ending, but like sitting back and thinking about it, like I think on second watch I'd be like, okay. I just thought it was very good. And also honorable mentions, Abigail, that ballerina vampire movie, and
hell no.
and then All of Us Strangers, which is this like kind of paranormal gay romance with Paul Mescal, who is so fucking hot. Do you know him from
Yeah, we like
too?
No, but we like very different movies, sweetheart. Very different movies.
I just had to get that out.
And that's okay. That's okay. You had your moment. That's what we're here for. We're here to listen. We're here to listen. So Smile 2 was Billy's answer.
Yeah, Smile 2. I should check if they dropped her like fake songs on Apple. That's kind of fun. Anyways.
Oh, maybe they did. I feel like when that happens, like they probably did.
Like,
they
were
did.
actually really catchy. Like it did a really good job. I highly suggest.
I'm gonna go listen to Ashley O's song after this. I'm on a roll. Amazing. Okay, so after movie comes TV show. Again, that came out this year. If you want to know what I watched the most, that's going to be Friends, but that did not come out in 2024. That came out in 1994, 30 years ago. So Friends does not qualify for this. And it's actually a show that I watched within the past few weeks. As you know, I'm not really like a television girl. It was a Netflix little short kind of series. And it was Nobody Wants This with, I think, Kristen Bell is the main character.
Yes, and Adam something.
It was great. Yeah.
It was really cute.
So cute. Love a good like rom-com, a little raunchy. And it was about two sisters who have a podcast. So very fitting.
Us.
Literally us. Except I'm not with a Jewish man and neither are you.
And we're not siblings. And
we're soul sisters.
And I'm a boy.
It's okay. It's okay.
We got that. We got the vibes though.
So yeah, I really thought it was a great show. I actually looked it up. It did really well on like Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb. So that's my answer. Nobody wants this.
Yeah, it was like number one, I think, for a while too on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. That's why I watched. I was like, what the hell is this? I gotta watch.
A lot of people buzzed about that for sure.
Yes.
That's a really good choice.
Thank you.
As for me, I went with Agatha All Along, which is
okay. I know you were a big fan of that one.
I loved it.
You
so
really
much.
did. I wonder if my sister's going to agree with you on this one.
I feel like she is. She actually DM'd me like around like the time, and like I didn't watch it yet because I was waiting for like Danielle to watch it with her because I gave up on my reactions and I didn't want to watch it alone because I loved it so much that I needed
you want to share it
like,
with someone.
Connect.
Yeah.
Like, that's how much I liked it. And it was just beautifully done. I feel like the creator of that needs to write Hocus Pocus 3.
Okay.
Like
interesting.
that,
We're
like,
getting a Hocus Pocus 3?
Yeah, already in production, honey.
They need to stop. Leave it alone.
If it was done by these people, like, it was just so good. Like, it had the wittiness, the scariness, and even, like, okay for younger people. It was done very well. I loved it. And that girl's in it that you like, Aubrey Grant.
Yes, Aubrey Plaza. Mm-hmm. Love her. Love her.
Very well casted. It's great if you love a witchy moment. Highly suggest.
Snaps for Agatha All Along.
Look like you could pull a rabbit out of that hat.
Maybe I will. The last category in the entertainment department, I guess we can say.
Yes.
Song that was stuck in your head all year. And this one was a toss-up between two. But again, I had to go with my girl Chappell Roan, and that was HOTTOGO. Hot to Go lived rent-free in my head. Rent-free.
I'll have to listen to it.
Tell me you've don't. Actually, don't even say anything. Don't. Like, I can't even fathom if you have never... That's like not knowing the YMCA in 2024. That's this year's YMCA. Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding. I heard that part, but I don't think I ever listened to the song.
It's so gay pop. You would love it.
I know.
Like, windows open, great, like, weather outside. Billy, I'm actually, like, mad at you. That's also iconic. But that's because more sad girl. That's why you like it.
I guess.
Oh my God. I can't believe you. Anyway, my answer was Hot to Go. A very close runner-up.
Yes.
Sabrina Carpenter, Please, Please, Please.
Ooh.
Very close runner-up. But
so good.
Hot to Go really did its big one for me this year.
Love that.
As I think with all the gays, that like really shook apparently everyone besides Billy Carney. So
yeah, I was holding off listening to her to record with her, but it never happened.
I'm at a loss for words.
Mine is Diet Pepsi by Addison Rae.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. 10
out of 10. It stayed in my head. It's like, it came out in like the summer. It's like still my favorite song, which is like, I thought was going to be my song of the year, but it was actually like 5th. So I have an honorable mention, which is Tough by Lana Del Rey featuring Quavo, which you won't really know, but then Down Bad. I mean, yeah.
Down Bad, Crying at the Gym. The Lana and Quavo song I only know because of your reaction.
Right.
Didn't you react to it?
Yes. I feel
or like the music video or something.
Both.
I don't love Lana. Unless it's Lust for Life or Summertime Sadness.
Pops.
Lust for Life actually came on my shuffle the other day.
So good.
Amazing song. Amazing song.
It really
anyway.
is. But Diet Pepsi
and that
really is that girl for me. Like, still. I love her.
The internet also has the same feelings. I looked on like a Billboard Top 100 and it was up there. It was pretty high. It was in the top 20. So
which is
they agree with you.
Big for like her, I guess.
She's like not. I don't want to say a nobody, but she's kind of a nobody.
Yeah, I think
to have such a big song.
Really become somebody this year, 2025.
I could see it happening. And that wraps up our entertainment awards for the year. Round of applause. Woo-hoo. Snaps.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Now we are leaning into our next category, pop culture. And this was more like trendy things, celebrities. So this one was a little tricky for me. And I want you to say your pick for this one first.
Okay.
Which is the Celebrity of the Year award, because mine is going to be very controversial. So I want you to go first. I think
mine's a good one, especially due to like the combos that we've been having. Okay, my Celebrity of the Year is Miss Sabrina Carpenter.
Perfect. She went on tour. Everyone loved her tour.
She's getting
album
Best
was
New
great
for Grammys, even though she's not new.
She's not new. She's definitely not new.
That's how on the scene she's became this year.
Yeah, I have no qualms with that. I think it's a valid pick.
That rise of her album, like, I think well deserved. She was total it girl. She kind of had people stop talking about Taylor Swift for 5 minutes. Yeah,
like you couldn't get away from her, especially when the album first came out, and then when she announced her tour, forget it. Absolutely forget it. She was that girl. I feel like every night almost I was seeing her videos on my TikTok of the tour. all of her Juno poses.
Oh my god.
Wild.
I'm very happy. Well, not very happy, but that her and Barry broke up.
He's hideous.
He really
first
is.
Of all.
Like, I was trying to, like...
And he's, like, giving creep. Like, big creep.
I pay him no mind.
So...
But we're gonna get good tea out of it, I feel like.
I'm sure we will.
In, like, song.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So, my celebrity is not really a celebrity, but they have become a rising star overnight. And again, very controversial.
That's fine.
And that is Mr. Luigi Mangione, the handsome CEO, alleged CEO killer.
Okay.
And I think what he's done, allegedly, by uniting this country because we all hate the rich, and he's a handsome guy. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We need some more vigilante shit.
This is another thing of, like, I have no idea what's going on with that situation.
Oh, man. I'm fully in the rabbit hole. Fully.
So it's not for fact that it was him or not? Yes or no?
The math ain't mathin', essentially. You know, they said at first they found his backpack in Central Park, but then they found him with his backpack, and the original picture doesn't look like him. There's just a lot that is not adding up, and I think his lawyer, Miss Girl, is gonna do her thing, and we're in for a treat with this case because it's gonna be really hard to tell. And the timelines that they're painting, like, essentially they said he went from the Upper West Side to Midtown in like 7 minutes, which is actually like almost humanly impossible on a city bike. So it's like 41 blocks. It's literally, that's like Lance Armstrong bicycle rider speed. So it's just like almost impossible. Right. And there's a lot of holes in the evidence. So
I think
my celebrity of the year, Mr. Luigi Mangione.
Okay. I didn't expect it to, like, go as long as it did, so now I guess I really have to
I implore you.
Maybe
I will send you all the
we'll
TikToks.
Talk more about this in the top of the next episode.
Okay. I'm going to send you TikToks and you're going to catch up.
Okay.
We have celebrity of the year and then favorite celebrity. Am I reading that right?
Yeah. Okay,
because that's okay. I did this when I was a little asleep, but I have a different answer for that one.
No, good. Same.
Okay. So you can take this away.
Mine is a classic answer for me, which is Sarah Michelle Gellar, my fave celebrity. She's back. She's back on our TVs, which you wouldn't know. But
would not have any idea.
She's in the Dexter prequel, which is like pretty massive because Dexter has such a like following already. Mm-hmm. So very excited for her. This year and last year, she's kind of like have gotten her flowers more, and I think it's because the Buffy fans are like our age now. Yeah. So like we're kind of like controlling that type of like media. She had like a standing ovation in Brazil like last week.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She deserves that.
Yeah, like Buffy was very overlooked for it just being like a supernatural show, so it wasn't like taken seriously. But like her acting chops in it like brought so much humanity, and I
give her flowers for her acting in the live action Scooby-Doo movie.
She's amazing. Scream Queen, like she did I Know What You Did Last Summer. Scream 2.
She's talented.
Yes.
I will give her that.
Your turn.
So my favorite celebrity, this one will be no surprise. It's Tay-Tay. Taylor Swift, again, did her thing, went on tour, and I think even more so because I was going to the Eras tour this year, I was just really into it, like the build up. I mean, I went in October. I had 10 months of the year to like hype myself up for that. And then even bleeding into last year. So just like all of her public appearances with Travis, like I was so into that. And, I was on her freaking concert live streams every weekend. So I think she's great. And she was my favorite celebrity of the year.
Love it. Shout out to when we watched her live together here at my house.
Amazing. Me and Billy watched a whole Eras tour live together in his backyard. All 3 hours on TikTok
smoking?
Live. I think we were. Yeah, okay. We definitely were. Now we go into the most shocking celebrity moment of the year, which I don't really know how familiar you'll be with my answer.
I'm not too proud of my answer because we already talked about it, and I don't know, but I guess you go first.
So mine is the Chappell Roan crash out because she kind of went AWOL for a little bit, canceling shows, did a whole TikTok video about people approaching her in the street like, you don't know me. And it came off of the peak of her doing Lollapalooza and having 50,000 people in the crowd. And for her to just snap so fast, I think that was pretty shocking because she all just seemed like this cool girl, relatable queer young girl. And yeah, she was really leaning into her cunt. So I think everyone was like, girl, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. And that was the most shocking moment for me. Close was Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, but I kind of saw the writing. I kind of saw the writing on the wall.
No, you didn't.
A little bit.
Cut back to 2 episodes before that.
They've always been toxic. That love does not last. It's not healthy.
Said that they were gonna be okay.
Yeah, but I'm reflecting further than 2 episodes.
In hindsight, I guess.
Yeah, toxic love never lasts.
That was pretty... I'm a little confused by what you mean by the Chappell thing, in the sense of you weren't down with it.
No, I think everyone was just so taken back by it.
Okay.
Shocked, jaw drop. Mm-hmm. She just blew up so fast, and I can understand how that would get to you, but the way she just publicly girl said fuck a publicist, fuck HR, right. I am speaking my truth, and was going nuts on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So, and canceling shows.
To that. It showed her as a real human being,
and I understood where it came from, but I think just the way she went about it was poor. If you're gonna be in the limelight,
especially coming from people that don't even really know who she is. Like me, I was what is she doing here? And then when I think you told me, I was like, okay.
Shocking to me, and I think a lot of people will agree.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people agree too about MGK and Megan Fox.
Absolutely, that was honestly my other option, my other choice.
I thought you might be on the same page with that one.
And I think what's shocking about that is that the fact they just announced the pregnancy. Mm-hmm. That adds the shock factor. Right. If you just told me 6 months ago they broke up and called it quits, I'd be like, but it's they literally a week or 2 before announced that she was pregnant. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, actually, I'm out of here and I'm taking the baby. Mm-hmm. So that's crazy. We'll have to see how that unfolds next year.
Totally.
Can't wait. Buckle up, bitches. Next award, which I feel like we might have gone in different directions in this one. Best social media trend or meme. In parentheses, top viral moment. Mm-hmm. And mine is more of a meme. So it's short and sweet, so I'll let you go first.
I would say for this and the other topic, this is very out of my realm in general. So I don't know if I answered this.
You're not chronically online like I am.
Yeah.
In the same way.
My top 2. Okay.
I can give you a second one. That's fine.
Very demure, very mindful.
Okay.
It's obviously done now, but in the peak of that, I thought that was very demure, very mindful.
Okay.
And then I loved the Apple dance moment.
That's my second pick. I love it. There's times, Billy, I'll be standing and I'll be on FaceTime with you know who, and I'll just go like this.
Or the
Love it. Love it.
So much fun. Can't believe I didn't do it, but loved it. I loved everyone.
It's never too late.
True.
Good answers. Apple was my first thought because I really do love that dance. But mine, again, is a meme. And I hope you know this one, but it's the Four Seasons Orlando baby. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando? Me! And it's like a 2-year-old baby, no shirt on. And this baby literally wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando. And it just blew up. There's so many times when I just go, me!
No, I don't know it. But that's very...
Oh my God.
That's very you coded with going to Orlando.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to the Four Seasons Orlando baby.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds really cute and funny, though.
Oh,
I'm not mad.
So funny. So funny. Now, this one, most overhyped trend. I have to go first for this one.
That's fine, because mine's short and sweet.
Most overhyped trend. I actually hate this, and it is very demure, very mindful. I hate it. I have it on here.
That is crazy.
I have it right here. Not even making this up. I can't believe you said that.
I can't believe you said that.
Very demure, very mindful.
It's not cute.
I hate it. No, it's not cutesy. Like, shut the fuck up. Y'all can't even define demure.
Oh my
God,
that is
I actually really hated that because people would say it to anything. I'm like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I can't.
It's like, hey, you want to go out to eat? Yes, that's very demure, very mindful. Shut up. No, that doesn't even fit. It got overused. Because
that's why I did clarify that it's done now.
I think also not to say this like in a way like shade towards you, I have a lot more social interactions with people where I had to hear that so much in person. Right. So much. Way too much. So no, I hate it so much. Goodbye.
One of my vlogs like I said a very demure vlog.
I think like my heart rate spiked with that one. So I also was holding in my laughter because of your answer.
I'm dead at that. My overhyped trend in general is TikTok.
I had a feeling you were going to say that like 3 seconds ago. Because
yeah, like it kind of goes hand in hand with all this.
When you said in general, I was like, oh, it's TikTok.
Which I mean
you
is
hate
the
it.
Ultimate trend, and I will not care if she gets banned. Like,
stop. I think we're just you're on the wrong side of TikTok. I've learned so much on TikTok.
But
like actual useful things.
On YouTube.
For example, the other day on TikTok, I saw like a 30-second video, and it was a guy using a giant piece of plywood, like a big board, to shovel and push the snow out of his driveway. And it was clearing out the driveway in like one swipe. That's not something I would have ever seen on YouTube. I'm sorry.
Well,
you know,
shorts and reels, baby.
I hate reels. Reels can go to hell.
No, like I need to know what the deal is, because I'm fine with TikTok if it's gonna stay, but like I need to know, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know. And I just feel like the algorithm will never be able to solve it. Like there's no rhyme or reason for it. There's really not. I can't break 800 views on a video, and then I posted a video from 5 years ago about me and Applebee's, and it got like 6,000 views. So go figure.
Right.
Go figure. So
anywho, that's funny though.
That wraps up the pop culture section of our awards. Yeah. Round of applause. And leading into now the last category, which is our personal awards. And I liked this episode, these questions. It made me really think about like the past year and reflect on it. Would you like to go first? I want to hear your answer for most surprising life event.
I'm gonna take it to a place of darkness.
Okay. Should I make my jacket black? Look, it's reversible.
Oh my god, yes, please.
Black for darkness.
Mine's sad, and I never had a moment to talk about this, and maybe you know what I'm about to say. My most surprising life I'm scared.
Don't. It's okay. It's okay.
Was losing my dog, Dublin.
R.I.P. Debbie.
Yeah, I wanted to like talk about it on here, but like I just couldn't because it was too
It's
like,
a lot.
much. And he was like the type of dog that would be like, he's like never gonna die. Like I thought he would like be literally like 16 or something.
Yeah.
He had a good dog life like of 10 years or whatever. That was definitely a surprise, and unfortunately 2024 wasn't really that great of a year that I don't know if I had that good of a surprise positively.
Yeah.
Love you, Debbie. Miss you so much. And
I know.
let's let
Dublin.
catch up with Lex's answer because I can't breathe.
Okay. Take a breath. Take a sip of water. My most surprising life event is work related, and that's moving my business. I literally wanted this for years. Didn't think it was ever going to happen. And they were like, hey, we have an opening if you want it. So very surprising. I am very happy with it. And I really had to think about it, but that's probably my answer because it was just so like out of left field. Like, damn.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Very,
so
very
much.
surprising.
It's just such a great turning the page chapter moment for you.
Absolutely. Especially like so close to the end of the year. I'm looking forward to like starting fresh, new space, and we're going to slay the house down, Boots Mama. For sure.
Totes.
For sure.
Period.
Our next one, I actually went back and looked at all of our podcasts. It's favorite podcast episode you've recorded. I would like to think we had the same answers for this one. And for me,
two,
okay.
but
For me, do you want to say yours first?
you can.
It's our in-person episode.
Oh my god, I didn't think about that one.
I scrolled through our YouTube and I was just like looking and thinking, and I was like, oh my god, the one that we did in person. That's obviously my favorite.
I didn't think of it from that perspective, I guess. But I love that that's your choice for sure. My two was the dating profile one. I thought it was so fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. So fun answering like those types of questions. And like it just felt like very light and fluffy. Like we were just like
very demure, very mindful.
Exactly. And then my other one was like the single life episode of talking about like single life in your 30s and like that stuff. I thought of it, I guess, as like the topic and stuff, but us together was definitely
top.
But I was a little like in my head after that one just because it was our like first time, which like I'm pretty sure the dating episode one, like the online dating profile, I start that episode with me saying like I'm like more excited for this one for some reason, and like
yes, I remember that.
My favorite.
My second runner up I think would be, I don't know what like I guess the topic was because I think this was like our first episode where we were just like talking the whole time and like catching up, but I was in like a cunty mood that day and I came in hot. I was swinging. And that was pretty fun for us too, because that was like our first pure like yapping episode, and it was just so good.
It was natural. It was in the heat of the moment vibes.
It was great. I loved that. But yeah, definitely our in-person one.
Yeah, I can't think of that one. Like which one it was.
I don't know because we didn't have a topic, so I would have to like go back and watch and see. Now this one is funny. Most chaotic / bloopery moment on the podcast. And for me, I'm going to go first. It's every time you told me you smoked or made a bad decision.
Oh my God. That's the answer.
That's the only answer for me.
Because
emphasis on the chaotic.
Yes, honestly, that's so funny you said that because I always had a lot of trouble with this one because like I couldn't like pinpoint it, but like I knew like the feeling and the vibes of it, and it was whenever you like reacted to me.
Would just be so disappointed to you telling me you smoked after you were going on a sober journey, and then 3 days later you're like, I smoked. I'm just like, oh, Billy.
But I did say, because I did put more of a behind the scene thing, which is me forgetting my ear pods and our behind the scene clapping I don't like
Yes.
include it because I don't like they don't really understand it. But
No.
like to sync each other, guys, like I do 1, 2, 3, clap, and we clap.
No,
the
you do 3,
same-
2, 1, clap.
Right.
Silly bitch.
And our connection is like off because we do this on
Virtually.
virtually. So like it's never the right clap, and it just kind of became a behind the
Our
scenes
claps
funny
are always
thing.
chaotic. They're
And
always
then
like 1 or
Lex-
2 beats off.
Lex started clap your hands, and it's like a behind the scenes blooper thing that we do here on Young Millennials.
Love that. I like that.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yes.
I would agree. And then our final award of the year, and that is our best personal achievement. And I had a close runner up for this one. I think I want you to go first for this one because I want to hear yours.
Okay. I think the correct answer for answering this on a podcast that we started this year would be starting this podcast.
Period.
I feel like that's one of them for me, but I did put down my Patreon and starting my book, starting the real process.
Love that
of
for you.
So I would say
A lot of
podcast,
achievements.
book starting, and Patreon specifically the month like I made the most type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I love that for you.
but yeah.
I have a different main answer, but a very, very close second. And if I didn't have a big event this year, this would have been the first, was starting the podcast.
Love it.
That was a big achievement for us. And to be doing this on a consistent basis and, you know, literally showing up every week, it's not something I've done for a project outside of going to work every day. So I love this. It's a big deal. It takes a lot of work and effort, and it was a very big achievement. But my first answer would have to be going to Hawaii and Australia. Even though I had a shit time, like that's something I planned for over a year. And I traveled to Australia by myself. So that's really big and really personal. So that's my number one, but very close is the podcast for sure.
Love it. Great answers.
I enjoy doing this, and I can't wait to see what 2025 has in store.
Word.
We're
Agreed.
like pretty much like halfway through. Like we're
True.
almost
Oh my God. Oh,
6
wait.
months into doing this
Yeah.
thing. We
Because
started in June. It has to
June
be
30th
just
is
about
my
6
half
months.
Birthday, so yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
insane.
Wow. Another half a
come
year to
so
go
far.
and on.
I can't wait. A lot of good things to come in the future. But I think on that note, we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening and watching this
you.
episode. We loved the awards. Let us know how you feel about them, if you agree with them. I know Billy's answers are a little questionable, but regardless, thank you so much, everyone. We really, really, truly appreciate your support this year. It means so much
Thank
to
you,
us
guys.
starting this endeavor, and we can't wait for you guys to see what's in store for the next year. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and peace, love, and light. We out.